Christmas from Eidem Homestead.
Good turnout. We had meat and cheese and veggies and dip and.
You know what Santa Claus says when he walks backwards?
It's nice. Yeah.
Oh. They have to have grandkids for that one.
Is that an old Norwegian joke now, would ya? Oh yeah, that's a real deal now. Oh yeah.
You know, Ole dies, and Lena's talking to Hilda, and Hilda said, I said, Ole was so mean to you all the time, you argued a lot. Yeah, he says, he was just terrible. He says, he even said he's going to claw his way out of the ground when he dies and come back and haunt me the rest of my life. Well, Lena, he says, Hilda says, aren't you worried about that? Oh no, not to worry, I buried him upside down.
His carvings, his figures, he didn't bring any bowls. His legs got pretty cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear smart wool on my, for socks.
Demonstrating wood carving.
Well, where did you get that from?
You can get them in quite a few stores now.
Smart wool?
Yeah, it's called smart wool, and it's my wife. First time she got them was at a goat farm down in Lonsdale, or down there in Amish country. And she got some. She's one of these that freezes right away.
Yeah, I am too. That's what I'm asking.
We're in
So is it keeping your time warm?
the shed here.
I didn't have any trouble with them, Saturday all day from 1 to 4 yesterday.
I should look for that. Yeah. Yeah, my feet is so
Did you have a pretty good turnout at Forest Lake the other day?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds sort of a Norwegian joke.
That's his deal.
Then Charlie John brought 3 big pieces, and Art Manning was there, and Jim Germain, and
So what is,
it was pretty interesting.
what building is this?
This is one of the old barns with the tool sheds, and they used to park tractors and that in here. And keep, with a big garage door and that, they could drive them in. Had to have a place for everything.
So what year is this, basically, this?
The farm was basically 1900.
But this building wasn't actually here when the farm was built. This was just something added on, like the houses,
Okay. Everything's on the town in one day.
This was really odd.
So the $6.
Maybe step up to the,
Where all the dogs
if I can pull back quick and far enough here.
Go ahead, say it.
Oh, look, you could have this as a house, for heaven's sakes.
24.
24.
Here we are. Oh, and there's Santa Claus. There he is. And the rest.
Into the house and stuff?
Yep.
Oh, he's a pretty guy.
Now we're going to go into the houses and into the other buildings. And here they have little sleds if you want to push your way down the hill here.
That's what we used to do.
Oh, look, he's got his sticks there.
Oh, somebody was naughty. They
Who was naughty?
Oh no, I don't give them to anybody, I use them.
Oh, you get to do the fun part.
Yeah,
Oh, you're going to...
that's gotten a lot of bad publicity of late, but still necessary.
It is necessary. Now today we just simply take away their cell phones and their, no games for an hour and a half.
No games for a week.
Okay, are you gonna scoot down the hill? Yeah, there you go now. Oh, she's gonna scoot down the hill now. Oh, look at that. Oh, I hope she don't run into any cars now.
Yeah, we don't have a good enough hill. It would be a real challenge otherwise.
Or in this case, don't be running into those carriages now. The horses will get all upset.
Katie, come here. Put that down.
Okay, now we're gonna push it now. See what they're gonna do. I think
We're
they're.
gonna try to get in trouble.
Now you better watch. Santa's watching. He's got a stick in his hand now. You watch that now.
Watch it.
You watch that now. Oh, there. We're gonna go for a ride. Oh.
Quite enough snow to make it work.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have plenty of that in the next couple months. Norwegian Christmas stories now? Oh, let's see if she will say a yarn or two. Let's go on inside the kitchen here. Is it this kitchen? Oh, this is the kitchen. Well, let's see what they're cooking up here.
Is it too hot?
I was too cold, now I'm not sure. It's a crapshoot.
Yeah. This made last of last week.
Ah, on the old wood stove too?
No, we had griddles.
No, they were cheating, you know. It's,
My grandma always used to do it in the cast iron skillet.
Yeah, we ended up using one frying pan too because one of the griddles didn't get there in time, so we had a big frying pan and we did big
oh, you're in the ice box there. Is that the ice box?
That's the ice box.
We got plenty of ice out there, so you won't have to run out of ice.
Yeah, you want to be a good boy and go get us some?
Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
Hey, don't make me go and tell you to go to the woodshed.
Oh, I don't care about the woodshed. Just Santa's out there. That's different.
Well, you know what happens in the woodshed though, right?
Yeah, no, well, after a while,
Try out the boards.
after a while, you know, don't smart, but if Santa finds out that I've been naughty, well, then that really will hurt them.
Bad news.
That's not a good one there.
And you have to go tell St. Nick out there that you've been naughty.
And that you called it Santa.
Oh, you been a good girl this year? Oh, that's good.
Do you help out?
You've been a good Norwegian this year now, would ya?
I see. You want?
It's fine, Kira. So did you see Connie Wednesday?
Oops, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yep. Bring it to the living room or see who's doing what? Oh, we're making stars.
Yes, we are in Jamaica.
Is that the Moravian star?
Yes,
Somewhere east of Norway, I don't know, somewhere.
somewhere east of Norway is. Well, you know, the Christmas tree is from Germany, so a lot of the Christmas traditions cross borders.
Oh, they do,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Well, of course, they cross the ocean too, that's for sure.
Do you teach Rosemary?
I mean, it's cold outside. It's warmer.
Here's the bedroom.
Are you looking for a teacher?
We're looking for a tutor to learn how to do
What part do you live?
We live in St. Paul, but we are wood carvers and we wanted to learn some rosemary, so we paint our Santa coats with some rosemary. But that was nice.
Oh, those you put underneath the doors so cold air won't go under the door.
She's really very good. She has a gold medal.
Coming back out again. Oh, staff only room, sorry.
I don't know that.
Those candy canes.
Plus we have to look up Ridgefield Community Ed, Shirley Evenstaff.
Okay.
rose mowing class.
Holy
Right.
mackerel.
Wow, look at that. For display only. So this is, oh, your head's in this picture.
Oh, they're ribbon candy, so it's really
So this is what a traditional table.
Yeah, we were at the Rose Mowing Festival.
Ribbon candy,
What is
giant candy. Oh, that's,
Yeah. There are a lot of people that paint who don't necessarily teach.
Yeah.
I don't teach.
No, yeah, I don't teach wood carving either, but he does.
Yeah.
But I don't do it. Yeah, yeah, I know that. Yeah?
So what is the history of rose mowing?
Well, rose mowing began was very popular in Norway between 1700 and 1850. And each style, there are different styles. This is the telemark style, that's a telemark style. These are telemark style. That's a Rogaland style. Each style, each valley had its own style.
each valley had its
They had their own style.
In Norway, right. And it was mostly done by itinerant men who would go from farm to farm and paint. But it was during the time when they didn't have windows and that kind of thing. So they decorate the inside of their homes with rose mowing.
Oh, with nature.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And how did you learn your craft?
Well, I started many years ago, but rose mowing it's always flower painting, and so the telemark style, for example, is the root is here of a plant, and then the leaves come up and the flowers. But it's the same thing here. You can see there's a root there, and root there, and then in the Rogaland style, it's they use a lot of the tulips and that kind of thing, and it's more geometric.
So which one is more associated with northern Norway? Would that be the telemark or would it be the rose mowing? Or you would
There are styles up there that are like the Numedal style is up there, but each one is a little bit different and uses a little bit different colors and that sort of thing.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
The crowd coming in. Looks like we're gonna head upstairs. We'll see the Christmas tree a little later. Let's go upstairs first. Oh yeah, we got some stories. Well, can't pull out far enough there. We're giving another look later. We'll come back. Up the stairs we go.
Sorry, excuse me.
Oops. There's another bedroom. The upstairs bedroom. We have a little bit of evergreen here.
Hi, kids. Hi, you are so adorable. Yes, you are. Hi.
Probably a chest brought over from the old country.
What did we find up here?
Excuse me, sir.
What do you think, Gracie? This would be a men's room. No, this is how it would have been way back long ago.
cart. Yule bugs. I got the monopod here, so I'm still going through the hallway. Oops. Nissy's storytelling. Okay, start with the story of the Nissy.
All right. Well, do you know the story?
There's more than one, you know.
Yes. Well, every good Norwegian family had their own Nissy, and he took care of them, and he took care of the animals, and they took good care of him. They would give him his porridge every day after their supper, and if they forgot, then he did tricks like tie the horse's tail in knots, give the animals the wrong food. So they took very good care of their Nissy. And when they even came from Norway and moved to America, a lot of times, he moved right along with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And you need to take one of those and color it and give him a red suit.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and you need to read the story.
You did say that there are Nissies now in America, right?
The Nissy would come to America with them to
Uh-oh,
live
so they're
in
probably
their house.
so they're probably still here now.
Well, of course.
Well, then I guess I'm going to have to
Well,
take that.
I know.
I'm going to have to take that and color it, otherwise I'll be in big
And-
trouble. Or,
Yes, because we don't want any tricks.
No, we don't.
Carve a Nissy. He's a wood carver. He can
And,
just carve one.
and he said all good kids get a treat from me.
Oh,
and I
well,
can tell
thank
you're a good
you.
kid.
Yeah, I'm a good kid. I'm a big kid. Well, I'm a big kid, but sometimes once in a while
Big has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, remember I told you the story last year. I wish I knew the whole story about the Nissy who was in the barn.
Uh-huh.
And he decided to go over to the neighboring barn to steal stuff from the neighbors and bring it to the barn. So he went over there and he grabbed all of the stuff that he can gather, and halfway back he found a Nissy who belonged to that barn, went over to his barn, and he had a handful of stuff that he was stealing, and they had a row, so
a Nissy row.
that would be some. Let them fight it out.
Well, our Nissy must not have been very happy with us today because the tractor wouldn't start. The furnace wouldn't start.
The furnace.
So we must have done something really wrong yesterday. I don't know.
Did you not give him his porridge?
Well, he got his porridge, but maybe he didn't like it this year. Maybe it wasn't very good.
Maybe he
You
would
never know.
want to go back to the old home country there, So.
Yeah, well, you should go check out the rice pudding and make sure it isn't sour.
All right, I'll do just
Maybe
that.
that was the problem.
I'll go back down there and make sure. And there's the one lady had a spoon in my direction.
All right.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, she might know the Nissy or something.
Well, you should check that out.
I better. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Well, this must be the activity room for the kids, so this is full. So I have to kind of go over people.
High tech.
Oops.
Yeah, here's where he'd been.
Kids are making ornaments or
Where you
whatever.
listen to your parents at night.
Yeah, you lay on the floor.
So I think I better head back down and make sure that the porridge was done right. Excuse me. Now I'm going to go back downstairs. It's not very eventful. I mean, just stairs. Anything new or different. Now we're gathered into the parlor there, the tree. See if I can do this without banging the monopod here.
Yeah, they are pricey.
Are you coming? Oh, you didn't look today yet. Oh, that'll be adorable.
That'll be next year. Grandma will love that. That'll be next year's Christmas
Yeah, we're not playing the piano.
Her friend comes in from
They just
Pine
share
Cones.
out.
I've seen
Jolly
carved ones like that.
Saint
That one's really neat from Pine Cones. Going and doing the.
Oh, there's the family.
Yeah.
Eidem family.
Hayride, yeah.
Last year ours was Cookie making pictures.
Yeah, this girl's just sticking cloves into the oranges.
Oh, look at that.
Common juice.
Oh,
Do they smell pretty good?
That's all there is. Three little girls.
Well, they're pretty fresh.
orange. Oh, there's another. What's that? An organ? Why can you have a piano and an organ? Well, maybe that's just to fit in here. Let's see if we can get the Christmas tree full here.
Did you pour your tea? How do you say? Can you pour it? Here? What are you doing, Laura?
Ready to go on to the next building?
Ready to go on to the next.
Okay.
Those will get a good scan before the next crowd comes in. Come over here and notice the doll sled or kid sled. Head back out again.
She needed just a little bit.
Yeah,
Sweeten her up.
Whoa.
There you go.
Okay, Mommy, I got me now.
Heading back into the kitchen. A little bit of rose malling in the back there.
Good cooker.
This pie, the apples aren't quite as soft done.
Good.
Do you mind if I borrow this to fill up the water up there? I'll bring it back. I just figured this is going to hold more water than Actually, I'm sneak right behind
Oh, okay.
I didn't turn them. Yeah, I turned them.
Zoom this in a little bit. Oh, a little bit, not a lot of it.
I just checked. I just closed this. Well, we can turn on our lights.
Yeah.
You can sneak back there into the...
One there.
What is it back
No, I was just, yes, we talked about it yesterday.
Well, I guess it is time to head out.
Yeah, no, that's one that I did.
Oh, that one there?
Yeah,
Your rose malt?
that was in the State Fair 2 years ago.
Oh, did you write, put, oh, the letters too, I suppose.
Oh, yes.
A dose of rose mallow. I guess this is the time to go out. I better get out of the way, out of everybody's way here. Head out again. Still watching?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Still watching.
Still watching. Okay.
That's my main job.
All right. Let's go to the big barn here. Well, they do have animals. Oh, chickens and everything got the got the whole thing here. Chickens, and goats, and see if we can get through the screen, I suppose. Okay. Chickens. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Oh, doing a little cheating here. Little music box. Let's pretend it's not there. Organism quilting. Stringing popcorn and cranberries?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Darn it. I did it.
Horses used to be, probably still are. Horses or cows. Go on that corner here and give it a nice scan.
There we go. Alright, you want to do another popcorn?
Oh, there's a Nissy up there. Do I see a Nissy up there? Oh yeah, there's a Nissy up there. Zoom in and see what he's doing. Oh, he's making sure that everything's going fine. Oh, and there's his bowl. Make sure he gets his porridge. Should start heading back out again. Get a close up of this. There he is. So I'm blocking the way here. We got the fire going.
Let's sit right here. Just wait. Let's sit right here. Is it still good? Layers and layers. Can you watch? Look at the fire. Makes pretty stuff. Smart.
It's true.
Do you know what that school is? Is that a charter school? It's a charter school?
Is it a Greek charter school?
You can just smell the smoke.
Is it Greek?
Oh, the name is.
That sure looks good in the winter time, that's for sure.
I didn't realize they had it in charter schools because I worked there.
Circle around. Just
He's swinging his stick there. I wonder if he's waiting for some bad kids to come around here. Uh-oh.
Breaking the end of my tool off because this isn't made out of metal. This is wood. It's going to make it a lot easier on the handle. Otherwise, I've got over here something to make sauerkraut. Do you like sauerkraut?
I love it.
Okay, so for those people who love sauerkraut, this is what it's made of. And it makes pressure, builds up pressure as it ferments. So I got to have metal fittings. So we put in the sauerkraut, the shredded cabbage actually, the spices, the vinegar. Put this on here, flip this over, tighten it down, and I got a little window so I can see what's going on in there. And I'll let it sit here, and I'll let it ferment. That means rot, okay? And then I'll turn it over, let the juices come back down, and I'll do this a bunch of times. Once it's fermented enough that I think it's going to taste good, and it's going to last all winter. That's why I'm doing this, because I don't want it to rot on me and not be edible. I'll pull this little plug out, and I'll drain all the juice out. Then I can take this cover off, and I can go in there, scoop out the sauerkraut, and put it in jars. And then it's preserved for winter, and I can enjoy it all winter long, the stuff that I grew in my garden in the summer. Do you like applesauce? Yes. Yes, okay. This is the tool for you. This here is an apple press. Okay, we actually use this in the summer, okay? I'll put my apples in here. I don't have to cut them up, although that makes my job easier. I can throw them in whole, and I turn this by hand. I have it tied up so the kids can't move it. There's gears in it that go like this, crushing things up, and crushed apples will fit down in here. And then once this is full, I'll push it over here, and I'll put this up on top of my barrel. And then I'll screw this, and it'll squish it, and I'll have apple juice coming out here into a bucket. So then I'll have apple juice, and what's left in here of the crushed apples is my apple sauce. So I get two things out of one operation. I get apple juice and apple sauce out of it.
Pretty neat, huh?
Pretty neat.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Cool stuff. All right. You went out. We have to see you Monday at karate, huh?
Okay, yep.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Tomorrow already.
Drill press there.
Yep, hand powered drill press. I was using it earlier to repair the rake, the hay rake, so now I've got to unscrew it. This as it moves, as I drill. We turn this one tooth at a time, extending this down. Now I've got to get this up, so I've got to turn this backwards by hand to get that to come out. And I've got a nice hole. Not quite big enough yet, but keep working on it. And then I'll be able to fit new teeth in there, hand carved. I'm gonna make it. The only metal that I've actually had to do for myself is the brace here and the tensioner. Everything else I can do myself, which is good because tools are expensive.
They are, yes.
Otherwise, over here, I've got my sharpening wheel for sharpening my tools. This is for holding water or oil to drip on the edge of the tool, cleans off the stone and keeps the tool itself clean. Hand-built hammer for pounding on wood-handled instruments. doesn't break them apart. I've got wood body planes. This is the metal. Everything else is made out of wood, so I can plane my boards, get them nice and smooth for me. I've got up here for getting blocks of ice. I can go down, get a block of ice, pick it up, and because this locks against each other, I can push in like this, use my strength, and carry this big block of ice, and then deposit it wherever I want. So I'll use ice. I gotta harvest it in the winter time. I use that ice in the kitchen in the ice box in the summer to keep things cool. We've got the tools up here. We've got like a draw knife. If I wanted to shape this board, I would pull this towards me, shaving little pieces of wood as I go. I can make it flat. I've used it to actually make these round. That's a draw knife. It's very sharp, so I keep it up here, out of the kids' reach. The remains of a weather vane up there. I've got my two-hand saws, my Swedish saws in the back wall. I've got my cedar press. My cedar press here, I would put apples up in here, turn this, and there's gears that would crush the apples and put them in the buckets. Then I would take the buckets, push them over here, put this on the top of all my apple mush, screw this down till it squeezes it down, and off the end, apple juice is going to run into another bucket that I have on the ground. And what's left in here is my applesauce. So I've got two products out of one operation. Saves me time.
Thank you very much.
Yep, thank you.
Didn't mean to stand in front of you, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's it.
Jingle, jingle, jingle bell.
a trip to Lincoln and we got upside. Whoop, whoop. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Lord, fine is to ride one horse, one horse, one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Lord, fine is to ride one horse open sleigh. Through the snow, open sleigh. On the fields we go, rocking all the way. Rocks are ringing, making spirits bright. Fun it is to ride and sing the sleighs for tonight. Jing, 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 jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride! O'er the fields we go, o'er the fields we go. Jingle bells, oh, what fun it is to ride a one-horse open sleigh.
Well, he was jingling.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let us know, let us know, let us know. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let us know, let us know.
Oh, let it snow.
Snow, let it snow.
Let it snow.
Snow, let it snow. Let it snow.
It's something that you
Zoom in.
My nieces were like, arguing over me. So I usually like it. We just loved it. They were like, arguing over it.
See my grandson and and it's something, every year I do something to, then something that I like the previous year. Like my daughter, or my granddaughter, she's been in a couple of plays, so there's been in